Welcome to World Alert Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. The air over Subic Bay, once filled with the sounds of commerce and laughter, now vibrates with a new urgency. Where once the gentle hum of trade and tourism defined the rhythm of the bay, today a different energy pulses through the morning mist, a sense of purpose, of transformation, and of history in the making. Heavy machinery rumbles across the docks, and the relentless clang of steel echoes across the water, signaling a nation on high alert. Sparks fly as welders work through the dawn, their efforts a testament to the Philippines' determination to fortify its shores. Today, July 22, 2025, Subic Bay is being transformed before our eyes into the Philippines' largest and most formidable naval bastion. What was once a commercial hub is now a hive of military activity, with every crane swing and steel beam laid marking a new chapter in the nation's defense. Giant cranes, towering over the waterfront, lay the foundations of power, not for trade, but for defense. Each massive girder and concrete slab is a building block in a new era of security, as the bay's landscape is reshaped for a singular purpose: to protect and to deter. This is the rebirth of a strategic giant, a direct response to the shifting balance of power in the South China Sea. The Philippines is not just reacting, it is asserting itself, reclaiming its place as a key player in regional security. Dredgers carve deeper channels for warships, their engines roaring as they reshape the seabed. New piers stretch boldly into contested waters, extending the reach of the Philippine Navy and signaling a readiness to defend every inch of its territory. Subic Bay is awakening from a long slumber. Once a symbol of economic hope and leisure, it now pivots to military necessity. The transformation is stark. Old tourist docks give way to reinforced quays, and the echoes of vacationers are replaced by the disciplined march of sailors. The serene waters that once welcomed tourists and fishermen now prepare to host destroyers, frigates, and submarines. The bay's calm surface belies the strategic storm brewing beneath. As warships glide in, their presence a silent warning to any who would challenge Philippine sovereignty. The message is clear. The Philippines is drawing a line in the sea. Naval officers stand watch, their eyes fixed on the horizon, as flags are raised and patrol boats line up in formation. This is a statement of resolve, a promise to defend the nation's future. Satellite images and local sources confirm a round-the-clock effort to build a forward operating base. Construction lights blaze through the night, illuminating a workforce that knows the stakes are higher than ever before. Its deep-water harbor, facing the vast expanse of the South China Sea, is an unparalleled asset. This natural gateway offers both protection and projection, allowing the Philippine Navy to respond swiftly to any threat or crisis in the region. Filipino sailors watch the construction with a sense of pride and responsibility, knowing this base is both shield and statement. For them, every new structure is a promise, to their families, to their country, and to the generations that will follow. Subic's transformation is the physical embodiment of a nation's resolve. It is a living monument to the will of a people determined to stand their ground, no matter the odds. New structures cast long shadows, reaching not just across the bay, but all the way to Beijing, Washington, and beyond. The world's great powers are watching, aware that the balance of the region may well hinge on what happens here. The world is watching as Subic Bay finds its voice again. International media, defense analysts, and curious onlookers gather to witness history unfold, knowing that the decisions made here will echo far beyond these shores. This is not just a military upgrade, it's a declaration of intent. The Philippine flag flies high above the new naval base, a symbol of unity and defiance, while the Navy insignia marks a new era of strength and vigilance. The quiet bay now speaks the language of power. As night falls and the lights of the new base shimmer on the water, Subic Bay stands transformed, a sentinel at the edge of the South China Sea, ready for whatever tomorrow may bring. Subic Bay's remarkable shift from a thriving commercial hub to a formidable naval fortress is a story shaped by both history and strategic necessity. Once, this bay echoed with the sounds of trade, commerce, and shipbuilding, serving as a gateway for goods and people from around the world. But as regional tensions rose and the need for maritime security grew, Subic's destiny began to change. Once defined by bustling trade routes and industrious shipyards, Subic's priorities have fundamentally shifted. The docks that once welcomed merchant vessels now prepare for a different kind of traffic: naval ships and patrol craft. The focus is now firmly on naval tonnage, operational readiness, and maintaining vigilant maritime domain awareness. Subic has become a linchpin in the Philippines' defense strategy, with its waters now patrolled by a growing fleet. Across the bay, reinforced piers, advanced dry docks for submarines, and high-tech command centers are rapidly taking shape, transforming the landscape into a modern military stronghold. Sophisticated surveillance arrays now keep a constant watch over the South China Sea, providing early warning and intelligence in a region marked by uncertainty. Shipbuilders and local workers are being retrained to master advanced naval systems, while the Navy's presence surges, bringing new skills and opportunities to the community. Local communities are adapting to a more disciplined, security-focused culture, where the presence of the military is now a part of everyday life. The local economy pivots to serve the needs of a massive military installation, bringing both fresh opportunities for growth and a new sense of dependency on defense spending. In Manila, leaders now view credible national defense as absolutely essential, recognizing Subic's transformation as a cornerstone of the country's security. Subic's transformation signals a decisive move away from purely economic-driven policy, embracing a new era where hard power and security are integrated into the nation's future. Today, cargo ships share the bay with warships, marking the dawn of a new era for Subic, a place where commerce and security now coexist, shaping the future of the Philippines. Subic Bay is a geopolitical linchpin in a volatile region. Its deep harbor offers direct access to the South China Sea, a vital artery for global shipping. For the Philippines, it's the cornerstone of defense, enabling rapid response to regional incidents. Subic's revival counters China's militarized islands, complicating Beijing's strategy. For the US and allies, it's a game changer, reviving a crucial Pacific partnership. Subic enables joint operations, repairs and resupply, strengthening alliances. Its stability safeguards global supply chains and economic lifelines. The bay's transformation signals commitment to a rules-based order. What happens here will ripple across the world. Subic Bay's present is rooted in its dramatic past. Developed by the US after the Spanish-American War, it became a Pacific stronghold. It was vital during the Vietnam War and the Cold War. In 1991, Mount Pinatubo's eruption devastated the base. Rising nationalism led the Philippine Senate to reject a new U.S. treaty. By 1992, the last American sailors departed, ending an era. Subic was reborn as a free port, attracting investment and tourism. Yet the strategic vacuum was quickly felt as regional tensions simmered. The memory of Subic's military past lingered, setting the stage for today's revival. Its echoes never truly faded. Subic Bay's buildup is a collaborative effort, fueled by international partnerships. The U.S. leads, regaining access and investing in infrastructure through EDCA. Japan provides patrol vessels and surveillance gear. Australia increases joint exercises. France deepens defense ties, eyeing submarine sales and expertise. Subic is becoming a multinational hub for collective defense. Facilities are built to interoperable standards for seamless allied operations. The goal, a plug-and-play environment for rapid crisis response. Subic's architects include planners from Washington, Tokyo, Canberra, and beyond. Together, they're constructing a bastion of shared security. Subic Bay's unique advantages stand out among regional naval bases, making it a focal point in the evolving security landscape of Asia. Its deep natural harbor, extensive infrastructure, and strategic location have long made it a prized asset for both commercial and military operations. Subic Bay fills a crucial southern gap, anchoring Allied presence in the South China Sea, a region marked by rising tensions and competing territorial claims. Its proximity to vital shipping lanes and contested waters gives Allied navies a forward position to respond rapidly to emerging threats or humanitarian crises. Unlike Singapore's Changi Naval Base, which is constrained by urban development and limited expansion space, Subic offers direct open ocean access and ample room to grow. This makes it ideal for accommodating larger fleets and supporting a wider range of naval operations. The sheer scale of Subic Bay allows for large-scale operations, maintenance and logistics support, while also providing the flexibility needed for future growth as regional security needs evolve. In contrast to China's Sanya Base, which primarily serves unilateral interests, Subic Bay is a hub for multinational cooperation. Here, navies from across the world come together for joint exercises, training, and information sharing. Subic stands as a symbol of collective security and shared commitment, rather than unilateral dominance. It embodies the spirit of partnership and mutual trust among allies and partners in the region. Subic complements other allied bases such as those in Japan, Guam, and Australia, creating a resilient and flexible network that can adapt to changing circumstances and deter aggression. For example, a U.S. aircraft carrier might conduct training exercises in Japan, resupply at Subic Bay, and then continue its patrols near Singapore, demonstrating the seamless connectivity and operational reach enabled by this network. This interconnected web of bases and partnerships significantly strengthens the Indo-Pacific's collective defense posture, ensuring stability and peace in a region vital to global trade and security. In many ways, Subic Bay is the missing link, reshaping the region's strategic landscape and reinforcing the bonds between nations committed to a free and open Indo-Pacific. Subic Bay's transformation brings economic windfall and new risks. Construction and operations create thousands of jobs and boost local business. High-tech facilities drive technology transfer and workforce upskilling. The military boom promises prosperity but also dependency. Militarization makes Subic a high-value target in any conflict. Security risks rise for both military and civilians nearby. Over-reliance on defense spending could create economic volatility. A sudden shift in alliances or de-escalation could trigger downturns. Manila must weigh economic gains against long-term security and stability. Subic's new era is paved with both opportunity and danger. Revitalizing Subic Bay forces the Philippines to balance alliances and sovereignty. US, Japan, and Australia provide technology, funding, and deterrence. Allied presence deters aggression but raises sovereignty concerns. Critics fear foreign troops could drag the Philippines into unwanted conflicts. Manila must ensure joint activities serve Philippine interests and maintain control. Legal frameworks must define roles and protect autonomy. Public debate reflects tension between security and independence. Leaders must build consensus. Alliances should protect, not undermine, sovereignty. The future of Subic depends on walking this tightrope. Subic Bay is more than a base, it's a barometer of Asia's shifting power. Its transformation mirrors a regional move toward assertive defense. Subic could become a permanent hub for advanced naval assets and allied forces. In crisis, it's a front line. In peace, a center for cooperation and disaster relief. Its dual-use potential blends military and economic roles. Subic's fate is tied to regional geopolitics and diplomacy. Its strategic relevance is now permanent. Subic stands as a symbol of resolve in a free, open region. The world will watch as its next chapter is written in steel and seawater.